Hello there, watchy people. How's it going? Welcome along to Riverview on Farming Sim 25. You'll have to forgive me, my asthma is playing up today, so there'll be gaps where I'm coughing, gaps where I'm catching my breath, and my voice is going to sound a bit weird probably, but it is what it is. We will carry on. Last time we bought this. We bought a whole load of chickens, so I'm really pleased about that. We should be producing some eggs, and I lined up all these tractors for the thumbnail, which it feels a bit excessive, doesn't it, for a farm with one man on it. We do count also the AI workers, of course. So, you know, I've got to have a tractor or two for them. So maybe it's not so bad, but we're not hurting for money yet. I think these are lined up, other than the JCB, which should be, I don't know, in between those two. I think I can't remember this one. I think this one's much more powerful than the JCB, but I can't remember to be honest. But they're kind of in order of, you know, when I should get rid of them. So this one first, then this one, then this one, then this one. But at the moment we don't need to get rid of them, so I don't think I will. I might as well hang on to them, and like I say, we can be doing contracts, getting AIs to earn money for us. So that would be a very good thing. I've got no plan of what to do today. I've just kind of jumped in and taken it as it comes. I feel like looking at the state of that spreader even. We probably need to get a hose pipe, don't we? Because, yeah, these things are not in a great shape. Where shall I put it? I might slot it in down the side here. Although, actually, I need to get to that, potentially. I don't really need to, I suppose. Actually, I could put it by the maintenance point, couldn't I? That would make sense. Let's do that then. Let's grab... category does it come under? Is it constructibles? No. Containers, tools. There we go. It's going to be in here, isn't it? That one. We'll get the same one that we got in Panier. Oops. Which side should we put it? Should we put it this side? I think we'll put it in front. And then, yeah, rotate it around that way. Pick it in free mode, so we can put it down. And just, yeah, pop it next to that, I think. That looks cool. Lovely. Man, that's probably the quickest I've ever placed an object. I usually faff around and... oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. I can move it anyway. Hopefully, we're close enough. Only just, I reckon. Yeah, there we go. We should be close enough to clean this off. I'm always amazed at how pristine the paintwork is when you finish. Look, it's spotless. It's just got water on it now. Find our way back to the machine. Pop it back there. There we go. And yeah, we're done with our jobs, I think. Unless we do have more wood spawned, but that's, oh, I suppose that one is worth money, isn't it? Let's jump into one of the tractors. This is quite funny. There we go, we'll go in that one. Although, I'm going to have to use the JCB because it's in the way. I do love how good this thing looks. It is weird having a JCB that's not yellow, but it's my colours, so I'll take it. Thing is it going to take... Oh, it did take both. Okay. Because I want to keep these separate, I think, so that we get more money for them later on. We do have... if I leave these here, am I going to assume that they're decoration and forget about them? What else do we have going on in here? No, nothing left to spawn now, just those, so that's cool. I've just had a look on the contracts, and we got this harvesting contract that I think will do us good. Field 21, which isn't too far from us, and the delivery point is it's down there, so that's actually reasonably far, but you know what, we'll get over it, it's fine. So I'm gonna dump this and stick this on the trailer. Oops. It's so fast I just can't slow it down in time now. There we are. Pull that one out. Try not to scrape it. I did scrape it on the pillar. Brilliant. Is it going to come out? Oh my word. Only just barely. Right, let's get this over to field 21 if we can. So you set destination, field 21, I guess along here, and then is that gonna go? Really? Let's move her onto the road. There we go. Now she knows where to go. That's so weird, isn't it? Turn left. Yeah, well done. They've got the gist of it. Let's go to the harvester now, and I've got to remember where I put the header. I thought it was around the back, but I didn't see it when. Oh no, it's up in the field there, isn't it? I had to move it. Oh man. Yeah, I have definitely put this too close to the fence, haven't I? Maybe I'll take a section of the fence out. I don't know if you can do it by section, but it'd be good if you can. We got a long old drive, well not long, but a slow drive with this down to the field, so I guess I'll see you there. I've actually just woken up as well, which is another reason my voice might sound a bit weird. I never record like within an hour or something of waking up, and I've sort of run out of time for this video, to be honest. I'm going away. Like, I'm recording this. When would it be? Last Friday. Yeah, last Friday. And I'm going away for a few days. My wife's going to have an operation at the beginning of summer. Well, literally in 6 days' time from now. So the day that you're watching this, she'll probably be in the operating theatre, and she's going to be out of action for pretty much the rest of the summer holiday. So we're taking the opportunity, in between her finishing school and going under the knife, we're taking the opportunity for a couple of days away. So I will be home by now, and like I say, she'll be in the hospital, but I didn't think I wanted to leave it till then to record, you know. I wanted to have this in the bag so that when I get home I can focus on her and what's going on, and not be worried about what's happening on the channel for a few days at least. I think I'm probably going to have to do something for Friday as well, for tomorrow, but I'll do that when I get back, because I should have time, and it'll hopefully distract me from worrying about her. So yeah, bit interesting time for me at the moment, but we will take it as it comes and get through it. I will anyway. Cool. Right, well, let's harvest this field of soybeans and see what rewards we can reap at the end.
Soybeans, 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 soybeans. Please produce enough to pay our debts. Soybeans, soybeans, soybeans. The bank is starting to make us sweat. Your beauty is beyond compare. We can only stand and stare. Your bright green pods full of lots of beans. Your yield is not as big as some, but when the time to sell has come, nothing pays as well as soybeans. We dream about you when we sleep. No other crop quite can compete to the joy that comes from harvesting soybeans. And we can easily understand as we look out across this land why some will only ever grow soybeans. Soybeans, 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 soybeans. Please produce enough to pay our debts. Soybeans, soybeans, soybeans. The bank is starting to make us sweat. As the harvest starts coming in, and it will always be a win when your crop is the great soybeans. We have made this song for you to explain what you must do. You, like us, must grow soybeans. Soybeans, 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 soybeans. Please produce enough to pay our debts. Soybeans, soybeans, soybeans. The bank is starting to make us sweat.
We are full again, and I think we're going to get the whole thing into this one. Into this trailer. Yeah, we will get the entire thing in. I'm pretty sure. And then we got that age-old argument. I think on this series I've mostly been not bothering, like, holding on to the extra grain. I'm not sure whether I have or not. But yeah, it's that age-old argument. Do we hold on to it, the leftover, to get a bit more money out of it? Or do we just sell it out of convenience? Because we're already at the sell point, and it means we'd have to bring it back and blah 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 blah. Well, actually, looking at it, maybe we won't. Maybe we won't fit the whole thing in. Well, I'll hop back in the harvester anyway. I'm also considering turning back on the engine. Sorry, turning off engine auto start, because I want my beacons to like stay on all the time. Look at that, it's 99% full. So yeah, we're not going to get it all in, sadly. Tell you what, while I do the rest of this, let's have the worker drive to the sell point there. Hopefully they can do that. Target's unreachable. They can't do that. Flipping typical, isn't it? Alright, well, I'm gonna... Oh, I've accidentally folded that, apparently. There we go. Right. I'm gonna finish off the rest of the field, because there's hardly any left now. Oh, that's typical, isn't it? Missing tiny bits. I shouldn't really bother getting them, because it's probably... equates to less than the amount of fuel I'm using to get them. But you know what, we'll do it anyway. Yeah, I'll finish this field and then we'll drive the trailer down to the sell point, I suppose. There we go. Now I am gonna fill the trailer the last 1%, because knowing my luck, if I don't, I'll get to the other end and deliver, and that 1% will be what's needed to complete the contract. Well, I've got 14% in the tank, which means more than likely I'm going to need to come back for some more, because I think it's usually about 10% that you get. There we are, we'll snap that onto there. Oh, and it actually jumped into place. I didn't think it did that anymore. Certainly doesn't seem to be on the Panier save game. Anyway, let's drive this to the delivery point. South is going to be the best route, I'm pretty certain. And yeah, let's see how much we have managed to get done. Here we are. Oh, hit tree again. Every time. It's because I I have to look over to press the record button, and I'm not looking at the screen at that point. Right, let's get this over the bay, deliver that. The workers have been a real letdown, to be honest. I've tried to get them to drive the harvester home, didn't want to do that. I tried to get this to drive here, didn't want to do that. It really wasn't playing ball. Oh wow, we got quite a lot left. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that, assuming now isn't a good time. I mean, usually when you harvest crops, it's not a great time to sell them. What are we on? We're on soybeans. So yeah, if we wait till June, we can get quite a lot of money out of what's left. That is awesome. Right, let's drive this onto the road and see if it will manage to get itself home. If I point it up the road. I don't know which way's better, to be honest. It's kind of 50-50 on this, which way's best. Whether to go up that way or that way or that way. Anyway, we will set destination, and so let's come back to the farm, and hopefully, because it's on the road, it will be able to do that. Yes, there we go. Now I have to drive the harvester back myself because the game is not capable of it. It's just the roads are too narrow. It sees the bush either side and goes, yeah, I can't drive through that. That's way too narrow. I'm looking forward to the point where I can afford to kind of buy all these fields, because then I can just like cut routes through to make it shorter. Which would be really, really nice. I mean, in theory, I've got Terraform and Lumberjack mod and stuff on Terraform Anywhere and Lumberjack mod. So in theory, I could actually do that anyway, but it feels a bit, I don't know. I suppose it's not that cheaty. Like, I'm just sort of making the map the way I would have made the map rather than the way they made the map, because farmers do want to be able to move around their land easily. So of course they're gonna like take bushes out and stuff to make sure that they've got good access to from one field to the next, rather than having to always come out to the road and go round. I think it just depends on how efficient it is with the crop as well, because obviously only having one entrance means that you don't have to drive through the crop, or you don't have to set a road through it. But then most of them have this wide border, so you can drive around there anyway. Anyway, I'm waffling now. Let's figure out what to do next, shall we? I was just thinking that these fields around here, like down this eastern side, they're relatively flat, so it will be good to expand this way, but some of them are so big that I'm gonna struggle. Like, even if I cut them up into smaller ones, like that field 17, even if I cut that in half, it'd still be bigger than both my current fields, you know? Oh, that's really good timing. We got here just before the fast track did. Look, it's arriving there, and that would have blocked our path in. Well, probably. Where am I going to put this header? I guess I'll just line it up next to these things here, next to these implements, like that. It's not exactly a straight line, but it works. And then I'll put it in this end bay over here. I can't imagine we're going to get another harvesting contract. I'm not going to do anything more today. I think we'll go into November now. There we go. Let's jump out of here. I think we're going to go on into November now. Although, actually, was there any... Oh, there was still stuff in there, wasn't there? I forgot. I need to put this in the silo, because we got 1,000 litres. And now I messed up coming out. I reversed in there so well, and then totally screwed up the coming out. I didn't need to do it at all. Well, I did, but not yet, because I need to get rid of the rest of this produce. I suppose what I should have done was probably pipe out in the shed and put it in the trailer with the rest before it... I missed. I'll get it right eventually, don't worry. There we are. That's what we need. But yeah, I think rather than buying a field next, I will buy a bigger harvester and header next. There we go. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Nope. Nope. I'm so bad at this. Rear wheel steer changes everything. It really does. Right, let's do that. No, it still doesn't work. Man. I'm struggling with this. There we go. Maybe I should drive forwards in rather than reverse. I always think it's easier to reverse vehicles in, but with rear wheel steering, the opposite is going to be true, isn't it? So yeah, I probably ought to drive forwards in future. Let's try that. What I'll also do, probably, let's do that now actually. Let's see if we can remove just a section of this this fence. How do you get into... Oh, demolish mode is B. I thought you were able to remove fences in this. One of the updates was like, oh yeah, we made all fences removable. But this does not seem to be removable. Do I have to like chainsaw it or something? Can I cut the fence post down? Huh. It lied. It lied. I swear it said that. I'll have to check that because I'm probably calling them a liar now and it's not true. I expect it didn't say that at all. But that's a bit annoying actually. Maybe I'll move the shed and refund the difference or something. I don't know. I'll live with it for now. In any case, let's move on to November. I'll tell you what. Let's put the grain away. The rest of the soybeans away. Had no more wood in the time that we've been harvesting. Right, here we are. We'll do that. And while we're here, we'll give the trailer a bit of a spritz. There we go. Lovely. Cool. A nice clean trailer. Man, it looked really old when it was dirty, didn't it? And now it looks brand new again. Cool. Let's sleep through to whatever the next month is, December, and see what there is to see, shall we? It is... Oh, wow. Wow, look at the view of the river in Riverview. That's amazing. Every episode I don't say that, William mentions the Riverview in a comment, so there you go. I've mentioned it today. Let's I can't stop looking at that. That is just beautiful. Such a beautiful game and such a beautiful map. I'd love the roads to be slightly bigger so that the AI can cope with it. But that's my only complaint. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Oh my word. I don't want to stop looking at it now. I just want to sit here and enjoy. You know what? Let's take the HUD off. That was super speed. Didn't mean to do that. There we go, HUD. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I feel like I should do like a hyperlapse here of just like the clouds moving and stuff. I mean, I can technically do it by moving time along, but let's have a quick. Yeah, there you go. It's not super fast, but it's enough. Wow, look at that. How much it changes over the course of like an hour. Anyway, let's slow it back down. And get our HUD back. Where is it? There it is. And I think I've put super speed on, haven't I? So yeah, I need to turn that off as well. There we go. Right. We're at 9:35 now. So we wasted a bit of the morning, but nothing needs to be done on our fields. As far as I'm aware, everything is all hunky-dory. So we can have a look at the sale. That's always a good thing to do. It's often not a good thing to do, actually, because it means I spend money. What's this? This is a cultivator. And it is 10.5 meters. And there's also... Oh, look at how cheap that is. Corn harvester. But the thing is... 73%. So that's normally 20 grand. But the thing is it's very narrow. It's 3.5 meters. And I don't think I've even seen that many corn contracts on this map. And we're going to change harvester scene, so I think I'm going to ignore that. As good a deal as that is, I would, if that had been like 5 episodes ago or something, or even more than that, then I probably would have done that. But I think I'm going to leave that today. So instead, we're going to look at the contracts, if it's done saving game. Oh yeah, we could have collected in that, I forgot. There we go. We've got cultivating contracts, and they're nearby as well, actually. Seeing as we got enough tractors to go round. Where's the next one? 20, that's nearby as well. We'll do that one, and we can earn a lot of money. 23. They're all nearby. How beautiful. What else we got? Rock removal, which is not stone removal, so we're not going to do that. And wood transport. That's all there is to do right now. Okay, in which case I might do the cultivating then, because why not? Let's get it on the big John Deere. How are the chicks doing, by the way? 100% health. They've got plenty of food. Awesome. Right, we'll jump back in then. They are doing just fine. I didn't notice whether they'd given us any eggs yet or not. Cultivators up the top shed. Yeah, look at that. We've already got a bit of a pallet. Oh, and the other thing is we'll have wood, won't we? So let's... Oh yeah, before we start doing jobs, we should check if there's anything to sell. So let's load... Oh. Unable to load more items this side. That's not true. I think if we were to move this one out the way, it probably will do it. At least I hope it will. Come on, Shift R. Are you gonna play? Right, let's unload and then reload. There we go. Nice. Oh. Wow. That's really weird. Okay, it managed to take all of that. Right, we'll drop that down again. But yeah, we should actually check with time saving stock check. What's the deal? Oh, planks. Our planks are coming. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Piano manufacturer. Let's do it. And then the others are good in the other locations. So, yeah, all right, cool. In which case, this tractor I will still... Oh, didn't mean to do that. This tractor I will send off doing the cultivation, and while Al is cultivating, I will take those and sell those. In fact, I could do both. Let's... I'm getting overexcited now. There's too much going on. I can do both at once. It makes sense to send this off. There we go. Those are long planks, so I will take off this one. Hopefully get it out of the way. And both of these as well. Is there any more to spawn? Yep, we got more. We got more. There's loads of wood. Have we got any more planks? No. Although we will do pretty shortly by the looks of it. Anyway, let's not concern ourselves with it right at this minute. We'll pick up some more when we need to. Get this thing on the road to the piano manufacturer. This tractor, set destination to there. Position is blocked or unreachable. What are you on about? No, it's not. There we go. You can go off there. And now I will set up the red, not the red one, the John Deere even. This one. Now I'll set this one up with the cultivator. And we'll let Al do his thing with the cultivator whilst I'm raking in the money. And then we might even actually have enough to do a harvester upgrade. I'm not entirely sure. But I kind of feel like we ought to... Oh, held down the wrong trigger then. I kind of feel like we ought to wait for a sale harvester. Seeing as we've got the mod for servicing. Wow, this isn't even light with that on the back. I thought it would be. Right, I know it can drive from here, as I've done it before. So, you want to do... That took them a long time to get around that corner. There must have been traffic or something. You want to do field work in field 14. Off you go. Lovely. Yep. They're turning around. Okay. There's an exit there, you know. You're going to go across... You're going to drive through the field. Alright, fine. Fine. You do you, Al. I'm thinking I might get that, Oh, it's going all the way... Where are you going? Very strange. Alright. We'll let you off. Yeah, I'm going to change my engine mode. Because I think I'm going to enjoy the game more with it not on auto start, wherever it is. Vehicle control, automatic start engine. There we go. That's what I'm going to go with. Nice. We're on normal fuel usage, is that right? Is there one below that? No. Well, there is, yeah. We'll leave it on normal. We're doing well for fuel. Right, let's get back to this one, which has got a stalemate. Why have you turned round? What? Why are you facing that way? I told it to go to the piano. Okay, something has got really messed up. Oh my word, what have I done? Something has got really messed up with the AI pathing. It was okay, and now it's no longer okay. There we are, that's more like it. Yeah, I've had it deliver up to the island before. Maybe it can't cope with the four-wheel steering. Perhaps I should have switched that off. That may well be it, and that might be why I'm turning more than I want to as well. Right, can I do steering mode? Toggle steering mode. Front wheel steering, there we are. There we go, it's more like a normal tractor now. The four-wheel steering is useful, and I probably will use it, but... Oh, yeah, see, I didn't even make that corner, which I would have done if I'd had four-wheel steering on. Guys, we're getting a lot of money now. This sawmill is... Oh, I'm going to go through and out the other end, I think. This sawmill is really... It's kind of cheated, almost. It hasn't. We're earning money legit. But that was just from fields that... You know, that was just trees that we didn't even need to get rid of? No? Are you gonna take the rest? Are you full? Are you one of those that only takes a certain amount? 10,000 litres. I'm guessing it only takes 10,000 litres. Alright, well where's the next best place then? That was the wrong menu. Where is the next best place for planks? Planks, there we are. Well, wow, it's so much different. 4,951. Jeez. If I just leave those in the trigger there, will they actually sell? Yeah, it's over £1,000 difference. That's insane. Well, the farmer's market is the next one. Gosh, I kind of feel like I should just leave them here. What do you reckon? The question is, can I actually get them into that trigger when I unload them? £0 sold, thank you. That's very helpful information. Oops. Alright, I think that's wider than the trigger now, but we'll try. So if I go Shift I, there you go. That's all there. Hopefully if it stays there it'll sell. Otherwise, I guess we'll just come back for it. I don't know. I'm getting lots of notifications of £0 sold. So they are selling. While they're sitting there, they'll gradually be consumed. At some point it's got to be £1, right? Yeah, the money's going up. I'm going to forget. Like next time I'll come back and I'll forget that I've done that. And the money will be creeping up and I'll not know what's going on. That's going to be so annoying, having that popping up the whole time. But it's profitable annoyance, so I'm kind of okay with it, to be completely honest. Oh, the warehouse doesn't buy, does it? I was just thinking about taking the long ones to the warehouse. And I don't think we can do that, can we? Anyway, we're out of time for this episode, so I'm gonna call it a day there. I will try and load some of these up. There we go, we got all of them. Oh wow, that's interesting loading. I'm gonna call it a day there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, please do join me again for the next one. Don't forget we've also got the co-op series on Panier. With Luke, and there's also the streaming farm, Impatience Farm. They've both got playlists on the channel, so you can check those out as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.